Run
Alright,
away with Vandal, you kill 4.
welcome everyone. This is VCT Pacific Stage 2 Scrum. We have RRQ Ewok and Expert on set. Congratulations on your win against DRX. Please your thoughts on today's game.
I think we could have done better on the attack side of our split. For both attack sides, there's some things that we could do better, but we're really happy with the win. Being at 2-0 it also means that we only had to show 2 maps and taking down an opponent that's been really showing that they don't really use or lose to anyone except PaperX really. So yeah, it feels good.
Yeah, personally it feels good because this is my first time beating DRX, and like after 4 years now, this is my first time beating DRX, and I'm so happy now.
The first question goes to Ewok. Many teams have switched their agent comps after the new patch is live, but this doesn't include your team. Is it because your team is not ready yet, or are you saving this for playoffs?
Who asked? Like, I don't know if they.
It's from the Mika.
Okay. I think the question is uneducated.
Moving on, we are seeing a little bit aggressive play style in both maps today. Has Monyet's addition to RRQ affect the team's play style?
Yeah. He definitely brings some crazy, sometimes a little bit too crazy, sometimes the perfect amount of crazy. And that's really the game plan for today. That we wanted to be crazy when we needed to be crazy, and we had to play sensible when we needed to.
Okay, next question goes to Xfero. A really strong comeback on split despite a 10-3 deficit. What was the key to overcome the challenges on this map today?
On the split, I think after we won the eco run on defense, I think it felt like yeah, we still can do this, we still can do the comeback, especially when we touch 7. I think it's starting like yeah, it's finally happening, the comeback, and yeah, we just play like how we play in practice, and then we
One more question for Xfero. Did you expect the scoreline today? What has been significantly improved since your last game against Talon?
to be honest, with the map pick, I expect 2-0 already from the start, but I didn't expect the score was a bit close. Yeah, but I expect 2-0.
Back to York. Your next match is against Zeda, and they are still looking for their first win in stage 2. With this current form, do you think this earns your team score advantages ahead of the game?
No, I don't think we're going to take anyone lightly. We've now beaten DRX and Genji from stage 1 and now into stage 2, but we've also proved that we've lost to teams that were maybe ranked a little bit lower. So for us, I think it's going to be very important not to underestimate anyone and just make sure that we can keep that same consistency, because we can show the best version of ourselves at times. We can show how we can practice, but at sometimes we just struggle to replicate it against every team.
One more question for Coach. How are you going to prepare this, given they will need this win to stand a chance to playoffs?
First, we're going to take a little bit of a rest. After Talon, we really had to reflect hard and to see what we needed to do better as individuals and as a group. And we put in a very long practice day yesterday. So I think the boys deserve an off day first. And then after that, we are back to the grind and make sure we prepare the same as we have for each opponent.
Okay, that's all for pre-summary questions. We'll now open up the floor for live questions. If you have any questions, please use hand raise function.
We have a
Lucky.
question from Rafi. Esports ID. You can unmute yourself anytime you're ready.
Okay. Can I use ID bahasa?
Yes, sure.
Okay. For Xvero. Oke, satu pertanyaan untuk Xvero ya. Satu kemenangan lagi buat playoff. Untuk bisa lolos ke playoff, boleh nggak misalnya kata-kata buat fans dari Indonesia dong buat RRQ di VCT Pacific Stage 2.
Okay. Terima kasih buat semuanya fans, buat RRQ, buat Kingdom yang udah dukung kita dari kemarin, walaupun kita kemarin sempat kalah lawan Talon, tapi kita sekarang udah buktiin kita bisa menang lawan DRX. Kita sekarang lagi butuh 1 win lagi buat lolos ke playoff, ya tetap dukung kita, support kita supaya kita bisa masuk ke playoff.
Oke, thank you Vero.
Thank you.
I think that's all the live questions we have.
All right, that's
you.
everything for
Thank you.
today. Thank you